As the manga progresses, we're starting to see more of this entity called God. He doesn't seem to have a fixed physical form, as he appears differently from individual to individual. His first appearance was like a swirling wind taking a shape of human. Then we saw in Homeless Emperor's vision, the god looked more fleshed out and defiant than first time. Kinda looked like he could be one of the Titan shifters from Attack on Titan. But for Tatsumaki and Garo, God showed disguised as someone they admire or they're close to. Psycho saw God as a planet. So it makes sense for us to think that it doesn't even have a fixed physical form. That's actually more fitting for a god, that it can show up in any form. When you're in desperate need of power, he shows up and offers you power. If you accept it, you gain immense power. However, it's a gamble that whether God will let you get away with it for a long time. Because if he ever deems you unworthy, things can go south, as we've seen from Homeless Emperor's case. There are two ways to communicate with this god. Either he reaches to you when he deems you worthy enough, or you find one of these mysterious cubes that are able to connect with it. Blast has been collecting these cubes in an effort to keep everyone from being influenced by God. And as for where he exists, some people are coming up with the theory that God lives inside Moon, after seeing what looked like a spine visible from the cracks on the moon on this manga panel. And when God took Homeless Emperor's power, he appeared on top of the moon, which to me looked more like he came out of the moon. But I think Moon is just one of the gateways to the living world, because God also showed up underground when Saitama, Flashy, and Manako, the one-eyed monster, stumbled into one of these cubes. We saw a glimpse of God sitting in Dark Dimension.